Oh, what a...
Here they come! Ha ha! Take this!
Let's go!
Blade! Take this!
Guess it really
It's
was
over?
that simple. This ought to be simple.
You're fighting us?
Yeah!
Ha! 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 Ha!
Guess
I
it
like how
really was that
fucking
simple.
crazy every Star Ocean's game scaling is. Like, the scaling is just stupid.
This ought to be simple.
Let's get this over with fast! Ha! 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 Wish
Guess
they
it
could have
really was
lasted
that
longer.
simple. This ought to be simple.
You're fighting us? Wish they
Aw,
could have
over
lasted
already?
longer.
Welcome. Ah. All you need. What?
You don't think we're good?
Well, that's not what I'm saying. It's just.
Yeah, reminder thing there.
You're so gross. Yeah, you.
Let's get this over with
Charge!
fast!
Yeah! Ha! Ha!
Ha! Ha! Take this!
Yeah! Guess it really
It's
was
over?
that simple. This ought to be simple.
You're fighting us?
Well, I'd say that's worth 10 out of 10.
Somebody's gonna get hurt
This ought to
real
be
bad.
simple. Aw, over already?
But yeah, Skull, I didn't expect you to play Wilds because I didn't know you were into Monster Hunter.
Of course.
Somebody's gonna get
Charge!
Wish they
Aw,
could've
over
lasted
already?
longer.
This ought to be simple.
That
Well,
was way
I'd say
too
that's
fast.
worth 10 out of 10.
I don't think they're in the group, so you can add them to the group if you want. Because they won't know we're in a party.
This ought to be simple.
Let's get this over with fast.
Well, I'd say that's worth 10 out of 10.
Let's get naked, let's get faded, let's circle jerk.
This ought to be simple.
Fits you like that. I know you did.
Shockwave swirl.
Yeah, of course it did.
Well, I'd say that's worth 10 out of 10.
So Fitzy, what are you doing after COD?
Well, like after I finish all the games.
All of them, yeah.
No clue.
After he's done them all. After he's done them all.
This ought to be simple.
Let's get this over with fast.
I've no clue what I'm gonna do after I'm done the challenge.
Right, I've got an even better challenge for you. How about this? You have to finish all of your CODs before I platinum Star Ocean: The Last Hope.
You might platinum that before I even finish the challenge.
I don't think I'll ever even platinum that game, so The Last Hope, yeah. I'm gonna go for it, obviously, but it's just a bit too long.
Guess it really was that simple.
You ain't even gonna get fucking 10 done, or Assassin's Creed, or Monster Hunter Wild, if you mean.
He got Assassin's Creed 2 done.
Yeah, he got one of them done, but he said he was doing all. And then he gave up on him to start doing
Let's get this over
something
Make
else.
this harder than it has to be.
Did you start Brotherhood, or did you not start Brotherhood?
Guess it really was that simple.
I think I might try Platinum, Jedi, Fallen Order, and Survivor.
That would be very interesting to watch. Would be very cool.
Somebody's gonna get
Don't
hurt
make this
real
harder
bad.
than it has to be.
I wonder how many times I've clicked
Well,
X.
I'd say that's worth 10 out of 10. This ought to be simple.
You're fighting us? Ha! Take this! Ha! 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 Wish they could have lasted
over already?
longer.
Oh, what a pain! Home of destruction! Home of destruction! Home of destruction! Home of destruction! Home of destruction!
Well, there
Not
you
too
go.
shabby. Charge!
Let's get this over with fast.
Aw, over already?
Hey, Dark.
Hello, Doug.
How's it going, Dirk?
Doug.
This ought to be simple.
Wow, man joined and left. Fitzy said something. I don't know, I just heard Fitzy said off. I think he said, how you doing?
Yeah.
Well, I'd say that's worth 10
Yeah,
out of
okay.
10.
Nice.
Somebody's gonna get.
Don't make this harder than it has to be. Guess it really was that simple.
Let's get this over with.
Don't make
fast.
this harder than it has to be.
It's actually a trophy update where they make you need to get to Prestige 4.
Firestorm Blade.
Damn, fair.
Wish
Guess
they
it
could
really
have
was
lasted
that
longer.
simple.
Let me see this. What a bad man. What an absolute bad man you are. Go on.
Don't make this harder than
Let's
it has
get
to
this
be.
over with fast.
Let's go!
they could have
over
lasted
already?
longer.
Damn.
This ought to be simple.
Let's get this over with fast. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah. That was way
over
too
already?
The
fast.
game auto prestiges you.
Somebody's gonna get.
Don't make this harder than it has to be.
That's mad.
That was way
over
too
already?
fast. Somebody's gonna get hurt real bad.
Guess it really
It's
was
over?
that simple.
Damn.
Look out!
This ought to be a good fight. Home of destruction.
Nice. Yeah. Quick grind. Quick little
Destruction of destruction. I'd say that was 8 out of 10.
Somebody's gonna get hurt real bad.
That's fair. It is a kind of needed job as well, though, isn't it? So, on a no evidence run.
Somebody's gonna get hurt real bad.
Guess it really was that simple.
Somebody's gonna get.
Don't make this harder than it has to be. Aw, over already?
Cigarette, what you smoking on? You didn't get no burnt down.
Okay. Skull was on it earlier. I don't know why he stopped.
This ought to be simple.
You're fighting us? Wish they could have
Over
lasted
already?
longer. Somebody's gonna get hurt real bad. Take this. That was way
Over
too
already?
fast.
Damn.
Somebody's gonna get
Don't
hurt
make this
real
harder
bad.
than it has to be.
That
Guess it
way
really
too
was that
fast.
simple.
Somebody's gonna get
Don't
hurt
make this
real
harder
bad.
than it has to be.
Wish they
Well,
could have
I'd say
lasted
that's
longer.
worth 10 out of 10. Charge!
Let's get this over with fast. Firestorm blade. Firestorm blade. Firestorm blade.
Yeah, sissy.
That was
Well,
way
I'd say
too
that's
fast.
worth 10 out of 10.
I can feel the power flowing.
On what? If you bought it, you can access this. If you didn't buy it, you can't.
Somebody's gonna get
Don't
hurt
make this
real
harder
bad.
than it has to be.
Unless I don't know if they let you buy it afterwards.
It really was that simple.
Because I bought the first one, I've got access to it.
This ought to be simple.
That would make sense, wouldn't it?
Firestorm blade. Wish
Well,
they could
I'd
have
say
lasted
that's worth
longer.
10 out of 10.
Which is stupid, because, like, why wouldn't you just...
This ought to be simple.
You're fighting us? Take the Firestorm blade. Well,
I'd
there
say
you
But at the end of the day, it is all just cosmetic, Anna. I only get it if there's a nice skin. only do it for the nice skins. I want the Winter Soldier and the Wolverine skin. That's about it. Do you play ranked, or do you just play casual?
This ought to be simple. Well, I'd
Fair
say
enough.
that's worth 10 out of 10.
So you're spending money on a multiplayer game to not play multiplayer.
This ought to be simple.
Somebody's gonna get hurt real bad. Wish
Guess
they
it
could've
really was
lasted
that
longer.
simple.
Yeah.
Somebody's gonna get.
Don't make this harder than it has to be.
Nice.
Aw,
way too
over already?
fast.
This ought to be simple.
You're fighting us?
Oh, yeah. Fucking, I had it once.
Well, I'd say that's worth 10 out of 10.
That's, yeah. I had a game with Punisher, Namor, Groot, and Strange, and that combo of Groot walling those two motherfuckers turreting and then Strange creating a portal so you can't go anywhere, it was fucked. Strange portaled us in, Groot boxed us in, and then they just put turrets down. Oh, the Hulk would be awful because you just don't die. That's worse. That's worse.
Somebody's gonna get.
Because if you can't get to her nest, you can't get to her.
Guess it really was that simple.
Yeah, yeah. That's a good penny placement though, like. You I don't know if, can you portal out of spawn with Strange? You have to like step out, yeah.
This ought to be simple.
Somebody's gonna get hurt real bad.
So you couldn't even portal out, that's mad.
Aw, over already?
I've just got to the point where I've just got to the point where I have competent teammates. Like, it's been shit teammates, and now it's constantly good teammates, and it's so nice.
Aw, over already? This ought to be simple.
You're fighting us? Wish they
Well,
could've
I'd say
lasted
that's
longer.
worth 10 out of 10. This ought to be simple.
Let's get this over with fast. Ha! 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 Wish
Guess
they
it
could've
really was
lasted
that
longer.
simple.
Hot.
Charge!
I was going to say. Go Skull.
Home of destruction! I'd say that was 8 out of 10. This ought to be simple.
You're fighting us?
Guess it really
It's
was
over?
that simple. Charge!
Somebody's gonna get hurt real bad.
Yeah!
Ha! Ha! Ha!
Yeah!
Ha! Ha! That
Guess it
way
really
too
was that
fast.
simple.
Yeah.
Charge!
You're fighting us?
Ha!
Ha!
Yeah!
Ha! Ha!
Ha!
That
Well,
was way
I'd say
too
that's
fast.
worth 10 out of 10. This ought to be simple.
You're fighting us? Ha! 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 That
Guess it
way
really
too
was that
fast.
simple.
We're
Let's
bringing
get this
the
over
broom
with.
to
Don't make this harder than
you.
it has to be.
Wish they
Aw,
could have
over
lasted
already?
longer. Let's get this over with.
Don't make this harder than it has to be.
Ha!
Ha! Ha! Yeah!
Ha! Ha! Ha!
Well, I'd
It's
say that's
over?
worth 10 out of 10.
Keep focused, everyone!
Can we win this? Ha! Oh!
Firestorm Blade! Damn! I can't move!